I'm taking vodka with my coffee this morning because my mother's coming to visit.
Shh, Grandma's here! Hi, Mom. Welcome to Casa de...
Nigel, dear!
Oh, Joanne.
How are you?
Fantastic.
How's the hospital?
Oh, you win some, you lose some.
She may have a preference for the husband who makes the most money.
This is my live-in nurse, Nelson.
Joanne likes to rationalize that I'm the patriarch of the group because it's more heteronormative for her. So she doesn't have to deal with the other two guys, which is ironic because...
He just learned what heteronormative means.
Joanne, as always, it is wonderful to see your beautiful, ageless face again. My family is wonderful as usual.
So, Mom, how long do you plan to stay? And why do you have a live-in manservant?
I prefer the term caregiver.
Nelson is here because I've recently concluded that I'm dying.
Do you need an operation?
Oh, I didn't mean I'm dying soon. Nelson keeps me quite vital. I've just drawn up a will.
Are you serious? Did you just say all that?
Don't cry, Lilith. There's a trust fund in it for you and for whichever one of these men is your real father.
Grandma, you rule!
Whichever one of them is her real father? Do you realize how offensive that is?
Oh, it's just a competition to see which one of your husbands can be the executor of Lilith's money.
Well, my husbands aren't petty enough to where they're gonna fall for one of your competitions. We don't need your money. We've got each other, and we've got love, and we've got cookies.
I'm gonna win that bitch's money. Yeah.
With that money, I can finally get that leg operation in Mexico. Oh no, I don't have a highly sophisticated robot leg. That's what I'll tell the Professional Windsurfing Association. Yeah, right. Su nuevo pierna robótica. That's what the ad said.
Are you serious? What competition? Do they not know? I mean, I'm her father.
Slow down. There's nothing wrong with a little healthy competition.
We can fight to the death for it. I can kill everybody.
Are you all pranking me right now? Is this a prank?
Discuss it with Nigel. He's the sole breadwinner of the house.
She still refuses to acknowledge that I have a job. I make about half as much as Nigel does, but that's still a lot.
Mom, I see what you're doing, and I'm going to kill you.
And I am going to pick up Lilith's good friend Katie for a playdate.
I hate Katie.
I don't care.
I totally do it.
You can't even drive.
No.
Oh, you can't drive, you pussy.
No.
Yes, I can. With my feet. You don't have feet.
With your labia?
Shh. I hate Katie too. I'm just doing this to prove I'm a better dad. To win the money.
You're not gonna prove you're Lilith's father and the patriarch of the family?
Don't play games with me.
This marriage is bound to fail. Men are innately jealous. It's in their nature. They all leave eventually.
I'm not gonna leave you. Promise.
When I was a little girl, my father walked out on my mother and I. I thought if I had 3 husbands, my daughter would always have a father. Sort of as a backup.
You look great.
I've got something to tell you.
Is it that I too look great?
I'm going to Iraq. I do Doctors Without Borders during the summers.
Can I go with you?
What about your issues? I mean, family.
Oh, right. I'll tell them eventually. I'll give him a call.
We can do whatever we want there.
Look, I know what you're thinking. It's crazy to leave my family and go visit another country where I could be stoned to death for loving another man. But, hey, it's better than telling my wife I'm bisexual.
Thank you ever so much for hosting. You have such a lovely home.
What's that supposed to mean?
Katie's the worst.
Some children just don't deserve to live.
I'm gonna go play without you.
Yeah. Fuck you, Katie.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't use that language around her. She's a child.
Give me your bitch nose.
Yeah, try sniffing now.
are you doing?
You fear them. Don't fear them. I fear nothing except the rain.
I'm clearly a better father than Derek. I mean, how is this even a competition?
When I win this dad competition, will I be able to spend Lilith's money in Mexico? Because I really want to buy clothes. Ever since my semi-retirement from windsurfing, I've been getting back into clothes again. It's like, you know when you're a kid and you put clothes on?
Derek, do you want to come in the bedroom with Nelson and I?
I don't see why not.
I can't believe they're competing over you. You're so lucky. I don't even have a dad.
Lilith.
I've had my suspicions about Nigel for a while now. I just wish he would tell me what's going on with him. I mean, we all the time. It's not like I don't think he's attracted to me. Please.
I'm Lilith's real father. One of my dad's grandfathers had curly hair, so the genetic connection is so obvious.
Derek, I'll award you the money if you sleep with me and Nelson, who's admittedly a prostitute.
I prefer the term caregiver.
Wait, I thought you were against three-ways, let alone anything that's more than a two-way.
I think Derek's trying to Joanne to get a leg up in the competition. Well, two can play at that game. I am the alpha male. Yes, I am. Hello, ladies.
My mother is making it very easy for you to assert yourself as the big head of the household.
Honey, we both know there are only two heads of this household, and they're standing here in this hallway.
She is trying to break our marriage up, and it's working.
Melinda, the reason my first marriage failed was because I never made any time for my ex-wife. And now I'm worried I'm doing it all over again. That I'm not making enough time for you. And our daughter.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to tell me? Like why you were kissing that guy outside?
I'm not gonna sleep with Melinda's mom. That's incest. Man and wife are one flesh.
Everybody stop! Look, clearly Nigel is Lilith's biological father. However, I'm here to argue that I am her real father, seeing as I'm the only one who actually takes care of her. Also, Joanne, I'm willing to sex you. 10 inches. Flaccid.
You have no idea what honor is! Ah, come here, you big
10 inches.
Flaccid?
He's a friend from work. He does Doctors Without Borders. He's been stalking me, actually, and I think that
Nigel, I understand if you want to be with him, but just talk to me. That's what this whole marriage is supposed to be about.
I'm not bisexual.
I think you're bisexual. But that doesn't mean you don't love me too.
How are you fighting me with a broken leg and winning? There's only a man with pure intentions is capable of victory, you douche.
Like a house of cards. All men leave eventually.
Boys, stop fighting.
Derek tried to fling your mom. No, Gregory did. And her male nurse is a total prostitute.
Caregiver. You know, people are uncomfortable with the idea that money can buy love. Whether you're a nurse or a gigolo.
You're trying to seduce my husband, and you're controlling this man with your money.
Dean, I can't go with you to Iraq.
It's okay. I'll just take this college chick I've been banging.
I love my wife.
At least I only have one prostitute. You are so afraid of sharing your life with a man that you have to water it down into 3 different people.
That's not how this marriage works.
Oh yeah, prove it.
Joanne, I am Lilith's real father. I'm not gonna explain why. It's obvious. But I think you should put Melinda in charge of the money.
I'm starting to think that power isn't where respect comes from. That real respect comes from love.
So Melinda was Lilith's real father all along? Dad! 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 Dad!
So this is what it's like to have a dad.
I think calling me the father just because I'm the head of the family is still sort of offensive.
Nelson, these people don't know how to love each other. Let's go to a hotel and...
You still owe me $5,000.
So, the lesson learned today is Nigel likes men,
Obviously.
Wait, what? Huh, how?
and although this is an open, loving relationship, you're not allowed to my mom.
Can Nigel Derek?
No.
What? How?
With that finger or with our cocks?
Ever.